Introduction to cigars. Cigars represent a rich tradition and a complex product, enjoyed by connoisseurs worldwide. This course will delve into the intricate details of cigar manufacturing, from the seed to the final smoke. Understanding the various components and processes is crucial for appreciating the craftsmanship involved in each cigar. We will explore the cultural significance and historical journey that has shaped the cigar industry over centuries. This foundational knowledge will serve as a stepping stone for deeper exploration into specific regions, brands, and tasting experiences. Prepare to embark on an enlightening journey into the sophisticated world of premium cigars. A cigar is essentially a tightly rolled bundle of dried and fermented tobacco leaves, ignited to produce smoke for inhalation or enjoyment. Unlike cigarettes, cigars are typically not inhaled deeply, with the smoke savored in the mouth and retrohaled. The quality of a cigar is determined by numerous factors, including the type of tobacco, its origin, its curing and fermentation processes, and the skill of the roller. Each element contributes to the unique aroma, flavor, and burning characteristics of the finished product. This introductory section sets the stage for a detailed examination of these fascinating aspects. History and evolution of cigars. The history of cigars dates back thousands of years, originating with the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Early forms of cigars were consumed by Mayans, Aztecs, and other Mesoamerican cultures, who rolled tobacco leaves in palm or plantain leaves. These early practices were often ceremonial or medicinal, deeply integrated into their spiritual and social lives. Evidence of tobacco use has been found in ancient pottery and carvings, illustrating its long-standing significance. The discovery of the New World by Europeans marked a pivotal moment in the global spread of tobacco and cigars. Christopher Columbus's crew observed natives smoking rolled tobacco leaves in Cuba, bringing the practice back to Europe. Upon its introduction to Europe in the 16th century, tobacco quickly gained popularity, initially for its perceived medicinal properties. The practice of smoking rolled tobacco evolved, with Spain and Portugal being early adopters and innovators. By the 18th and 19th centuries, cigars became a symbol of status and sophistication across Europe and eventually North America. Factories emerged, particularly in Cuba, to meet the growing demand, leading to the refinement of rolling techniques and the development of distinct regional styles. The cigar's journey from a ceremonial tool to a global luxury item is a testament to its enduring appeal and cultural impact. Tobacco plant varieties. The world of cigars begins with the tobacco plant, specifically species within the Nicotiana genus. While many species exist, Nicotiana tabacum is the primary one cultivated for cigar production. Within this species, numerous varieties, or cultivars, have been developed over centuries, each possessing unique characteristics. These variations are influenced by genetics, soil composition, climate, and cultivation techniques. Understanding these differences is fundamental to appreciating the diverse flavor profiles found in cigars. Each variety contributes distinct qualities to the wrapper, binder, and filler components of a cigar. The selection of the right tobacco variety is a critical first step in crafting a premium cigar. Key tobacco varieties used in cigar making include Corojo, Criollo, Connecticut Shade, Habano, and Sumatra. Corojo is known for its spicy and robust flavor, often used for wrappers and binders, originating from Cuba. Criollo, another Cuban native, offers a sweeter, earthier profile and is commonly used for filler. Connecticut Shade, grown under cheesecloth tents, produces thin, elastic, and mild wrapper leaves. Habano is a broad term for Cuban seed tobaccos grown outside Cuba, known for their strength and rich flavor. Sumatra tobacco, originally from Indonesia, provides a smooth, slightly sweet, and aromatic wrapper. These varieties, among others, form the palette from which cigar makers craft their blends. Growing tobacco, seed to harvest. The journey of a cigar begins with a tiny tobacco seed, carefully nurtured in a nursery. These seeds are incredibly small, often compared to grains of sand. and require precise conditions for germination. Once seedlings are strong enough, typically after 45 to 60 days, they are transplanted into the fields. The soil must be rich and well drained, with specific nutrient profiles to support healthy growth. Farmers meticulously prepare the land, often rotating crops to maintain soil vitality. Proper irrigation and pest control are also critical during this delicate growth phase. The initial stages are crucial for establishing a robust plant that will yield high-quality leaves. Throughout the growing season, tobacco plants undergo several important stages, including topping and suckering. Topping involves removing the flower head to redirect the plant's energy into developing larger, thicker leaves, rather than producing seeds. Suckering is the removal of lateral shoots that emerge from the leaf axils, ensuring the plant's resources are concentrated on the main leaves. These practices are essential for cultivating leaves suitable for cigar production, which demand specific sizes, textures, and chemical compositions. The harvest itself is often done by hand, leaf by leaf, as each leaf matures at a different rate, ensuring optimal quality. Curing process. Air, fire, sun. After harvest, tobacco leaves undergo the crucial curing process, which transforms their color, texture, and chemical composition. Curing removes moisture, reduces chlorophyll, and develops sugars and oils, preparing the leaves for fermentation. There are several primary methods of curing, each imparting distinct characteristics to the tobacco. The choice of curing method depends on the tobacco variety and its intended use, whether for wrapper, binder, or filler. This stage is critical for setting the foundation of a cigar's eventual flavor and aroma profile. Improper curing can ruin an entire harvest, underscoring its importance. The three main curing methods are air curing, fire curing, and sun curing. Air curing is the most common for cigar tobaccos, where leaves are hung in large, well-ventilated barns for 4 to 8 weeks, slowly drying and turning from green to golden brown. Fire curing involves hanging leaves in barns where controlled, low-burning fires are maintained, imparting a smoky aroma and flavor, often used for pipe tobacco or specific cigar fillers. Sun curing, less common for premium cigars, involves drying leaves directly under the sun, resulting in a darker, stronger tobacco. Each method requires careful monitoring of temperature and humidity to achieve the desired results, ensuring the leaves are perfectly prepared for the next stage of processing. Fermentation, developing flavor. Following the curing stage, tobacco leaves undergo fermentation, a critical process that significantly develops their flavor, aroma, and burning characteristics. Fermentation is essentially a controlled aging process, where the leaves are stacked in large piles called pilones or bulks. The natural moisture and pressure within these piles cause the tobacco to heat up, initiating a series of complex chemical reactions. These reactions break down proteins, starches, and nitrates, reducing harshness and bitterness while enhancing sweetness and complexity. This stage is where the raw tobacco truly begins to transform into the aromatic material desired for cigars. It is a delicate balance of science and art, requiring constant monitoring. During fermentation, the temperature and humidity of the pilones must be meticulously monitored and controlled. Workers regularly rotate and restack the leaves, ensuring even heat distribution and preventing overheating or spoilage. This process can last from several weeks to many months, or even years, depending on the tobacco variety and the desired outcome. Multiple fermentation cycles may be employed, each contributing to the refinement of the tobacco. The leaves emerge from fermentation with a darker color, a smoother texture, and a significantly more complex and mellow flavor profile. This transformation is vital for achieving the nuanced characteristics found in premium cigars, making the tobacco ready for aging and blending. Cigar anatomy: wrapper, binder, filler. A premium cigar is a meticulously constructed product, composed of 3 primary components: the wrapper, the binder, and the filler. Each part plays a distinct and crucial role in the cigar's appearance, burn, aroma, and flavor. Understanding the function of each component is essential for appreciating the art of cigar blending and construction. The balance and quality of these elements determine the overall smoking experience. Think of it as an architectural marvel, where each piece is specifically chosen and placed to create a harmonious whole. The careful selection and combination of these tobaccos are what define a cigar's character. The wrapper is the outermost leaf, responsible for the cigar's aesthetic appeal and contributing significantly to its flavor. It must be flawless, smooth, and elastic. The binder is a sturdy leaf that holds the filler together and ensures an even burn. It acts as a structural foundation. The filler, comprising the bulk of the cigar, is a blend of different tobacco leaves that dictate the cigar's strength, complexity, and primary flavor profile. Cigars are often a blend of Ligero, Seco, and Volado leaves, each contributing different qualities. These three elements work in concert to create the desired smoking experience, making the cigar more than just a bundle of leaves. Wrapper leaves, importance and types. The wrapper leaf is arguably the most visually impactful component of a cigar, responsible for its aesthetic appeal and contributing significantly to its overall flavor profile. It is the outermost layer, demanding perfection in terms of texture, color, and elasticity. Any blemishes, tears, or prominent veins would detract from the cigar's premium appearance. Growers dedicate specific fields and meticulous care to cultivating wrapper-grade tobacco, often using shade-grown methods to produce thinner, smoother leaves. The wrapper's quality is a direct reflection of the cigar maker's commitment to excellence. It is the first impression a smoker receives, influencing perception before the cigar is even lit. Various types of wrapper leaves are used, each imparting distinct characteristics to the cigar. Connecticut shade, grown under cheesecloth tents, is renowned for its delicate flavor, light color, and silky texture, often found on milder cigars. Broadleaf, a sun-grown wrapper, is thick, dark, and oily, offering a sweeter, bolder flavor. Habano wrappers, often grown in Ecuador or Nicaragua from Cuban seeds, are known for their rich, spicy, and robust profiles. Sumatra wrappers, originally from Indonesia, provide a smooth, slightly sweet, and aromatic experience. The choice of wrapper significantly influences the cigar's strength, aroma, and overall smoking experience, making it a critical decision in blending. Binder leaves, structure and burn. The binder leaf serves as the unsung hero of cigar construction, providing the structural integrity that holds the filler tobaccos together. While not as visually prominent as the wrapper, its role is equally critical for a well-made cigar. A good binder leaf must be strong, elastic, and free from major imperfections that could affect the cigar's burn. It acts as a bridge between the delicate wrapper and the robust filler, ensuring a consistent shape and a stable foundation. Without a proper binder, the cigar would unravel, and its burning characteristics would be severely compromised. The binder is chosen for its strength and ability to contribute to the overall burn, rather than its aesthetic appeal. Binder leaves are typically selected from the lower priming of the tobacco plant, known as Volado or Seco, which are thicker and more resilient than wrapper leaves. They undergo a less intensive fermentation process than filler tobaccos, retaining some of their natural oils and elasticity. The quality of the binder directly impacts the cigar's draw and burn rate. A binder that is too thick or too thin, or one with an uneven texture, can lead to tunneling, canoeing, or an inconsistent burn. Cigar makers carefully select and prepare binder leaves to ensure they contribute to a smooth, even combustion, allowing the smoker to fully enjoy the complex flavors of the filler and wrapper. It is a functional component, but one that demands precision. Filler leaves, flavor and strength. The filler tobaccos constitute the heart of a cigar, making up the majority of its volume and dictating its primary flavor profile, strength, and aroma. This is where the blender's artistry truly shines, as different types of filler leaves are carefully combined to create a unique and complex smoking experience. The selection of filler tobaccos is crucial for achieving the desired balance of sweetness, spice, earthiness, and richness. A well-blended filler ensures a consistent and enjoyable smoke from start to finish. It is the engine of the cigar, providing the depth and character that define its identity. The quality and variety of these leaves are paramount. Cigar fillers are typically composed of three main types of leaves, each from different primings of the tobacco plant: Ligero, Seco, and Velado. Ligero leaves from the top of the plant are the thickest and strongest, contributing significant strength and spice, and burning slowly. Seco leaves from the middle of the plant are medium-bodied, offering aromatic qualities and contributing to the cigar's overall flavor. Velado leaves from the bottom of the plant are the mildest and most combustible, ensuring an even burn. A master blender carefully proportions these three types to achieve the desired balance of strength, flavor, and burn characteristics, creating a symphony of tastes and aromas within each cigar. This intricate blending process is what elevates a cigar from mere tobacco to a work of art. Cigar shapes and sizes. Cigars come in an astonishing array of shapes and sizes, each with its own name and characteristics. These variations are not merely aesthetic, they significantly influence the smoking experience, affecting draw, burn time, and the concentration of flavors. Understanding the common nomenclature and the impact of different dimensions is crucial for selecting a cigar that matches personal preferences and the occasion. The shape and size of a cigar are often referred to as its vitola, a term that encompasses both the factory name and the common market name. This diversity allows for a highly personalized smoking journey, catering to every taste and time constraint. Cigar shapes are broadly categorized into parejos and figurados. Parejos are straight-sided cigars, such as Coronas, Robustos, Toros, and Churchills. These are the most common and offer a consistent draw. Figurados are irregularly shaped cigars, including torpedoes, pyramids, bellicosos, and perfectos. These shapes often taper at one or both ends, which can concentrate flavors towards the head and provide a unique smoking progression. Sizes are measured by length in inches, and ring gauge, diameter in 64ths of an inch. A larger ring gauge generally means a taller, slower burn and a fuller flavor, while a smaller ring gauge can offer a more intense, quicker smoke. The interplay of shape and size is a key factor in a cigar's performance. Hand-rolling techniques. The art of hand-rolling a cigar, a skill passed down through generations, is central to the creation of premium cigars. A master cigar roller, known as a torcedor in Spanish-speaking countries, possesses immense skill and precision. This intricate process involves carefully selecting and arranging the filler leaves, securing them with a binder, and finally encasing the entire structure in a delicate wrapper. Each step requires a keen eye, deft hands, and years of experience to ensure a consistent draw, even burn, and flawless appearance. The human touch is what elevates a hand-rolled cigar to a work of art, distinguishing it from its machine-made counterparts. It is a testament to tradition and craftsmanship. The rolling process typically begins with the bunching of the filler leaves. The torcedor carefully folds and bunches the Ligero, Seco, and Velado leaves to create the core of the cigar, ensuring proper airflow. This bunch is then wrapped with the binder leaf, creating the bonche, which is then pressed in a mold for a short period to achieve a uniform shape. Finally, the wrapper leaf is applied. The torcedor meticulously stretches and wraps the delicate wrapper around the bonche, smoothing out any imperfections and securing the cap with a small piece of wrapper leaf and a touch of vegetable gum. This final step requires the most finesse, as the wrapper is responsible for the cigar's aesthetic perfection. The entire process is a dance of dexterity and knowledge, resulting in a perfectly constructed cigar. Machine-made versus handmade. The distinction between machine-made and handmade cigars is significant, impacting quality, price, and the overall smoking experience. Handmade cigars, crafted by skilled torcedores, are considered premium products. They utilize long filler tobacco, meaning whole tobacco leaves are used for the filler, allowing for a more complex blend and a superior draw. The artistry and attention to detail in hand rolling result in a product with unique character and nuanced flavors, This traditional method emphasizes quality over quantity, appealing to connoisseurs who appreciate the craftsmanship and heritage behind each smoke. The human element is paramount in handmade cigar production. Machine-made cigars, on the other hand, are mass-produced using automated machinery. They typically employ short filler tobacco, which consists of chopped or shredded tobacco leaves. While more affordable and consistent in shape, machine-made cigars often lack the complexity, depth of flavor, and refined burn characteristics of their handmade counterparts. The construction can be less precise, and the use of homogenized binders or wrappers is common. They serve a different market segment, offering convenience and accessibility. While both are cigars, the experience they offer is fundamentally different, with handmade cigars generally revered for their superior quality and artisanal appeal. Understanding this difference is key to appreciating cigar value. Major cigar-producing regions. The terroir, or the unique combination of soil, climate, and topography, plays an immense role in shaping the characteristics of tobacco. Consequently, major cigar-producing regions around the world have developed distinct styles and flavor profiles. Each region boasts specific tobacco varieties, cultivation techniques, and fermentation processes that contribute to the unique identity of its cigars. Understanding these regional differences is fundamental to becoming a knowledgeable cigar enthusiast. The interplay of natural elements and human expertise creates a diverse global tapestry of cigar experiences. This geographical influence is as profound as it is in wine or coffee production, defining the very essence of the cigar. While Cuba is historically renowned, other countries have emerged as powerhouses in cigar production. The Dominican Republic is known for its milder, aromatic cigars, often utilizing Connecticut shade wrappers. Nicaragua has gained fame for its full-bodied, spicy and robust cigars, often employing Habano seed tobaccos. Honduras produces cigars known for their earthy and peppery notes, often with a medium to full body. Ecuador is a significant producer of wrapper leaves, particularly Connecticut shade and Habano, grown in its unique climate. These regions, along with others like Mexico and Cameroon, offer a rich diversity of flavors and strengths, providing a vast landscape for exploration by cigar aficionados. Each country brings its own heritage and innovation to the craft. Cuban cigars, heritage and mystique. Cuban cigars hold an unparalleled mystique and historical significance in the world of tobacco. Renowned for their distinctive flavor profile, often characterized by notes of earth, coffee, and spice, they are considered by many to be the benchmark of premium cigars. The unique terroir of Cuba, particularly the Pinar del Rio region, combined with generations of expertise in cultivation and rolling, contributes to their legendary status. The island's specific microclimates and rich red soil provide ideal conditions for growing the highly prized Corojo and Criollo tobacco varieties. This heritage is deeply ingrained in every aspect of Cuban cigar production, from seed to smoke. The Cuban cigar industry is state-controlled, with brands like Cohiba, Montecristo, Partagas, and Romeo y Julieta being globally recognized. Despite political complexities and trade embargoes, the demand for Cuban cigars remains exceptionally high, fueling their allure. The meticulous hand-rolling techniques, strict quality control, and the unique fermentation processes employed in Cuba contribute to their consistent excellence. For many aficionados, smoking a Cuban cigar is not just an experience, it is a journey into a rich cultural history and a taste of unparalleled craftsmanship. Their scarcity in certain markets only adds to their legendary status, making them a coveted indulgence. Dominican Republic cigars. The Dominican Republic has risen to become one of the world's leading cigar producers, renowned for its diverse range of high-quality cigars. Following the Cuban Revolution, many prominent Cuban cigar families relocated to the Dominican Republic, bringing with them their expertise, tobacco seeds, and rolling traditions. This influx of talent, combined with fertile soil and a favorable climate, allowed the Dominican Republic to quickly establish itself as a powerhouse in the industry. Today, it is particularly celebrated for producing milder to medium-bodied cigars, often characterized by creamy, woody, and sweet notes. The country's commitment to quality and innovation has cemented its position. Dominican cigars frequently utilize Connecticut shade wrappers, either grown locally or imported from Ecuador, contributing to their often lighter color and delicate flavor. While the country grows its own filler and binder tobaccos, many Dominican brands also incorporate tobaccos from Nicaragua, Honduras, and even Brazil to create complex blends. Brands like Arturo Fuente, Davidoff, Ashton, and La Aurora are synonymous with Dominican excellence. The industry prides itself on meticulous craftsmanship and a wide array of offerings, catering to both novice smokers and seasoned aficionados. The Dominican Republic's cigar industry is a testament to resilience and adaptation, having successfully carved out its own distinct identity in the global market. Nicaraguan cigars. Nicaragua has rapidly emerged as a dominant force in the premium cigar market, earning a reputation for producing bold, full-bodied, and complex cigars. The country's volcanic soil, particularly in regions like Esteli, Condega, and Jalapa, provides an exceptionally rich and mineral-laden environment for growing tobacco. This unique terroir, combined with a passionate and skilled workforce, has allowed Nicaraguan cigars to develop a distinct character. They are often characterized by notes of black pepper, dark chocolate, coffee, and earth, appealing to smokers who prefer a more intense and robust experience. The growth of the Nicaraguan cigar industry is a testament to its exceptional tobacco and dedicated craftsmanship. Many Nicaraguan cigars utilize potent Habano seed tobaccos, both for filler and wrapper, contributing to their signature strength and flavor. The country also excels at growing high-quality Corojo and Criollo tobaccos. Brands such as Padron, Oliva, My Father, and Drew Estate have achieved global acclaim, consistently receiving top ratings from critics and enthusiasts. The industry's resilience, having overcome political turmoil and natural disasters, speaks volumes about its commitment to quality. Nicaraguan cigars are often seen as a modern alternative to Cuban cigars, offering comparable complexity and richness, but with their own unique profile. They represent a dynamic and innovative segment of the cigar world, continuously pushing boundaries. Honduran and other regions. Honduras has a long and storied history of tobacco cultivation, producing cigars known for their earthy, peppery, and often medium to full-bodied profiles. The country's diverse microclimates, particularly in the Jamastran Valley and La Entrada, provide excellent conditions for growing robust tobacco. Like the Dominican Republic and Nicaragua, Honduras benefited from the expertise of Cuban exiles, who established new plantations and factories. Honduran cigars often feature a distinctive rustic charm and a straightforward, satisfying flavor. They are highly regarded for their consistency and value, offering a compelling alternative to other major producing nations. The region's tobacco is known for its unique strength and aroma, contributing to a memorable smoking experience. Beyond the major players, several other regions contribute significantly to the global cigar market. Ecuador, while not a primary cigar producer, is renowned for growing exceptional wrapper leaves, particularly Connecticut shade and Habano, thanks to its consistent cloud cover and rich soil. Mexico produces a unique San Andrés Negro tobacco, often used for dark, sweet Maduro wrappers and binders. Cameroon, in Central Africa, is famous for its distinctive, toothy wrapper leaves that impart a unique spice and sweetness. These diverse regions collectively offer an incredible spectrum of tobacco characteristics, allowing blenders to create an endless variety of cigar profiles. Exploring these other regions reveals the true global tapestry of cigar production, each with its own story and contribution. Cigar storage. Humidors. Proper storage is paramount for preserving the quality, flavor, and burn characteristics of premium cigars. Cigars are hygroscopic, meaning they absorb and release moisture from their environment. If stored too dry, they will crack, burn hot and fast, and lose their delicate flavors. If stored too wet, they can mold, become difficult to light, and burn unevenly. The ideal environment for cigars is a controlled humidity and temperature, which is precisely what a humidor provides. A humidor is not merely a box. It is a carefully designed microclimate, crucial for maintaining the integrity of your cigars. Investing in a good humidor is as important as selecting quality cigars. A humidor is a storage box or room designed to maintain a stable relative humidity, typically between 65% and 72%, and a temperature between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 Celsius to 21 Celsius. Most humidors are made from Spanish cedar, a wood prized for its ability to absorb and release moisture, its pleasant aroma, and its deterrent effect on tobacco beetles. Humidors come in various sizes, from small travel cases to large cabinet humidors or even walk-in rooms. They are equipped with a humidification device, which can range from simple sponges to advanced electronic systems and a hygrometer to measure humidity levels. Proper seasoning and maintenance of a humidor are essential to ensure it functions effectively and protects your valuable cigar collection. This controlled environment is key to long-term enjoyment. Maintaining optimal humidity. Maintaining optimal humidity within a humidor is the most critical aspect of cigar storage. The ideal range for relative humidity, RH, is generally considered to be between 65% and 72%. This range ensures that cigars remain pliable, burn evenly, and retain their full flavor potential. Humidity levels outside this range can lead to significant problems. Too low, and cigars dry out, becoming brittle and harsh. Too high, and they risk mold growth, uneven burning, and a sour taste. Consistent monitoring and adjustment are necessary to safeguard your investment and ensure a pleasurable smoking experience. This balance is delicate and requires attention. To achieve and maintain this optimal humidity, various humidification devices are available. Traditional methods include distilled water with sponges or floral foam, though these require frequent refilling and can be prone to mold. More advanced options include propylene glycol solutions, which regulate humidity more effectively, and crystal-based humidifiers that absorb and release moisture. Electronic humidifiers offer the most precise control, automatically adjusting humidity levels. A reliable hygrometer, either analog or digital, is essential for monitoring. Regular calibration of your hygrometer is also crucial to ensure accurate readings. By understanding and utilizing these tools, you can create the perfect environment for your cigars, ensuring they are always ready for enjoyment. Cutting a cigar, tools and techniques. Properly cutting a cigar is the first crucial step in preparing it for an enjoyable smoke. The cut creates an opening that allows for an optimal draw, influencing the airflow and consequently the burn and flavor. An improper cut can ruin a cigar, leading to a tight draw, unraveling wrapper, or an uneven burn. The goal is to create a clean, precise opening without damaging the cigar's cap, which is the small, rounded end that seals the wrapper. Different cutting tools and techniques exist, each offering a slightly different experience. Mastering this initial step is fundamental to unlocking the full potential of your cigar. There are several popular tools and techniques for cutting a cigar. The straight cut, achieved with a guillotine cutter, single or double blade, or scissors, is the most common, removing a small portion of the cap to create a wide opening. The V-cut or wedge cut, using a specialized cutter, creates a notch in the cap, offering a unique draw that some prefer. The punch cut, using a punch cutter, creates a small, circular hole in the center of the cap, providing a concentrated draw. Regardless of the tool, the key is to make a quick, decisive cut just above the cap line, ensuring no damage to the wrapper. Always ensure your cutter is sharp to achieve a clean cut, preventing tearing and ensuring a smooth smoking experience. Lighting a cigar. Proper methods. Lighting a cigar correctly is as important as cutting it properly, as it significantly impacts the initial flavor and the consistency of the burn. An uneven or rushed light can lead to tunneling, canoeing, or a bitter taste, detracting from the overall enjoyment. The goal is to achieve an even, glowing cherry across the entire foot of the cigar, ensuring a smooth draw from the very first puff. Patience and precision are key during this stage. Rushing the lighting process is a common mistake that can compromise the entire smoking experience. Taking your time here will pay dividends in flavor and enjoyment. Several methods and tools are suitable for lighting a cigar. Butane lighters, especially torch lighters, are popular for their clean, odorless flame that won't impart unwanted flavors. Cedar spills, thin strips of Spanish cedar, offer a traditional and aromatic lighting experience, adding a subtle cedar note. Wooden matches, specifically long, sulfur-free matches, are also acceptable, but ensure the sulfur has burned off before applying to the cigar. Avoid using gasoline lighters or wax candles, as their fumes and odors can taint the cigar's flavor. When lighting, gently toast the foot of the cigar until it glows evenly. Then take slow, gentle puffs while rotating the cigar to ensure a complete and even light. This careful approach ensures a perfect start to your smoke. Smoking etiquette and enjoyment. Smoking a cigar is an experience meant to be savored, not rushed. It is a ritual that often involves relaxation, contemplation, or social interaction. Understanding proper smoking etiquette enhances the experience for both the smoker and those around them. This includes being mindful of your surroundings, choosing appropriate venues, and respecting others' preferences. A cigar is not a cigarette. It is a luxury item to be appreciated slowly and deliberately. This mindful approach allows for a deeper connection with the cigar's flavors and aromas, transforming a simple act into a sophisticated pleasure. It's about creating an atmosphere of enjoyment and respect. Key aspects of cigar etiquette include smoking slowly, taking a puff every 30 to 60 seconds to prevent overheating and bitterness. Do not inhale cigar smoke. Instead, draw it into your mouth, savor the flavors, and then exhale. Do not flick the ash like a cigarette. Allow it to grow to about an inch or more, as it helps cool the cigar. When finished, simply place the cigar in an ashtray and let it extinguish naturally. Do not stub it out. Be considerate of non-smokers and choose well-ventilated areas or dedicated cigar lounges. Offering a cigar to a friend is a gesture of camaraderie, but always respect their choice. These guidelines ensure a refined and enjoyable experience for everyone involved, elevating the act of smoking to an art form. Flavor profiles and tasting notes. Just like wine or coffee, cigars possess a vast and complex spectrum of flavor profiles and tasting notes. Developing the ability to identify and articulate these nuances is a hallmark of a true cigar connoisseur. Flavors can range from earthy and woody to sweet, spicy, floral, and even savory. The journey of a cigar, from the first puff to the last, often reveals a progression of these notes, creating a dynamic and evolving experience. Understanding this vocabulary allows for a deeper appreciation of the blender's art and helps in selecting cigars that align with personal preferences. It transforms smoking into a sensory exploration, much like a culinary adventure. Pairing cigars with beverages. The art of pairing cigars with beverages is a delightful extension of cigar appreciation, enhancing both the smoking and drinking experience. A well-chosen pairing can elevate the flavors of both the cigar and the drink, creating a harmonious and synergistic combination. The goal is to find a balance where neither the cigar nor the beverage overpowers the other, but rather complements and highlights their best characteristics. This requires an understanding of both the cigar's strength and flavor profile, as well as the beverage's complexity and body. Experimentation is encouraged, as personal preferences play a significant role in discovering perfect pairings. Classic pairings often include spirits like whiskey, Scotch, bourbon, rye, rum, and cognac, which can stand up to the robustness of many cigars. Coffee, with its rich and earthy notes, is another excellent companion, especially with medium-bodied cigars. For lighter cigars, sparkling wine, dry sherry, or even certain craft beers can offer intriguing contrasts. The key is to match strength with strength. A full-bodied cigar pairs well with a bold drink, while a milder cigar benefits from a lighter, more delicate beverage. Consider the flavor notes as well. A spicy cigar might complement a sweet rum, while an earthy cigar could pair beautifully with a peaty Scotch. These thoughtful combinations transform a simple pleasure into a truly gourmet experience, enriching the sensory journey. Cigar appreciation and connoisseurship. Cigar appreciation extends far beyond simply smoking. It encompasses a deep understanding of the entire journey from seed to ash. Connoisseurship involves developing a refined palate, recognizing regional differences, understanding construction nuances, and mastering the rituals of cutting and lighting. It is a continuous learning process, driven by curiosity and a passion for quality. A true connoisseur respects the craftsmanship, history, and cultural significance embedded in each cigar. This journey is about cultivating an informed and discerning taste, allowing for a richer, more profound enjoyment of every smoke. It is a pursuit of excellence and a celebration of tradition. To further your connoisseurship, engage with the cigar community, whether through online forums, local cigar lounges, or tasting events. Share experiences, learn from others, and expand your horizons. Experiment with different brands, vitalas, and tobacco blends to discover your personal preferences. Keep a detailed tasting journal, noting flavors, aromas, burn characteristics, and pairings. Continuously educate yourself on new releases, historical developments, and cultivation techniques. Most importantly, approach each cigar with an open mind and a sense of wonder, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the sensory experience. This dedication to learning and exploration is what truly defines a cigar connoisseur, transforming a hobby into a sophisticated passion.